Okay, I can't do the accent anymore. No, we're gonna do a different one, switch things up a bit or something. So today, by the way, I'm Hayley. I'm from wikidwix.com. I'm not really from there. It's a site. I don't live on the server. That would be like physically impossible. But anyway, I'm Hayley. I have a site called WickedWix. So here is earthquakes that have nothing to do with weather, right? Or that we know of. Maybe they are linked on some level. You know, butterflies and chaos theory and stuff. Anyway, this happened about 25-ish minutes ago. Now, I was really lazy, so I only checked like one or two news sites, and there wasn't any talk about this earthquake, so I'd have to assume that it hasn't caused like major things. But here is what happened. 6.7. Look, we click on that. Off Vancouver Island. So, and honestly, I don't know anything about that region. Is that, maybe there's hardly anybody there. Maybe that's why it didn't really affect anything. Is it, here, let's zoom in for Street View. No, there's no Street View. Anyway, so, pretty big earthquake. Now, we could, like, play the conspiracy theory card and say, oh my, so is this a foreshock for the big one? Is Canada gonna get its own, what is it called, a mega thrust earthquake? I don't know. At this point we're still guessing. I think that someday we will be able to predict earthquakes, but today not, apparently. So we switch on over to the National Weather Hazards map. I'm just slurring today. I had too much to drink. What did I say? Excessive heat warning all the way up in there, and then San Diego down there somewhere lost their power because somebody was stupid. I don't know what causes that. So it's no, wait, that's not excessive heat warning. I misspoke. That's red flag warning. See, the two shades, the red flag and the excessive heat warning, they're basically the same freaking color, man. So how am I supposed to tell them apart? That is dirty air warning, or advisory, or alert in this case, air quality alert, and there's dense smoke advice. Now look at that. Are you really supposed to be able to tell the difference between this shade of khaki and that shade of khaki, especially from out here? I can't see that at all. That is stupid, man. Or is it stupid? I don't know. Gotta put a C in it. Drought monitor is over here, and like, so exceptional drought still in places like Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas and Arizona and New Mexico. I said those backwards. Arizona, New Mexico. And then nothing exceptional there. It's just extreme, apparently. And here is who is going to get rain in the next 5 days. And apparently not much. 1.4 inches is as high as it goes. That sucks. Here's flooded 106 locations. So this would be most likely Tropical Storm Lee after effects. Here's today's confusing weather map. So, not a very high probability of severe weather unless you live in Arizona, and then it's 5% and 5%. So basically the same area for wind and hail, and then less than 2% chance of tornadoes. Here's tomorrow's confusing map, because it's always confusing when there's not much of a chance. Less than 5% all areas. So, this area or this, I'm not sure which. Honestly, I have to look at like the data points and figure out what it's supposed to all mean. So just ignore it. Just find out if it's going to rain tomorrow in your local forecasters. That's probably what you care about most. And so Eastern Pacific, nothing going on. And over here we have 3 things going on, none of which are predicted to hit the United States, though. Kochia is moving on, apparently going to downgrade and go hit somebody up in there, and hurricane storm. And then we have Maria, who might hit the United States, but I'll show you the scientific more soon. So Maria is now apparently going to be Hurricane Maria sometime Tuesday. Gotta put a Y in it, chew. Or is it a C again? Yeah, like a chew. And Nate gonna stay in Mexico. Apparently Nate is gonna beat a hurricane before he goes on inland. Is it my imagination? Has there been more girl hurricanes this year? I mean, I know it's like split up. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, I think, and like 13 of them were girls, but somehow it's like the girls have been like so bad. Anyway, we'll move on. These are the current scientific models for Maria. So, you know, basically right now, the models are all saying, no, probably not get hit the United States. But, you know, depending on how big Maria is, like if that represents the center of Maria, that could be like, there could be storms and stuff, you know, they wouldn't get the intense stuff, you know, the full force, but, you know, Maria could still cause problems. Anyway, we'll move on to today. I'll keep an eye on, like, the earthquakes and find out if something happened, unless I forget, which is probably going to happen. Anyway, so Google Vancouver earthquake, see if anything happened, right? But otherwise, you go to wikiwix.com. But why would you want to? Because there's apparently no severe weather going on right now for the next millennium. That's spelled with 2 N's. Make sure you spell it right. Anyway, WICKEDWX.com. Thank you. You take it easy now.